So this is Eliza. Eliza, yeah, say hi. So Elle is already 4 months, and we are heading out because Daddy brought us out today. Eliza, Eliza, look at the camera. Hello, who's that? Who's that? Look at, ooh, hello. Say hello to everybody. Hello everybody. Okay, so as usual we rented a car from Tribe, which is the most affordable, and yeah. Hi. You wanna say hi? She's like focusing on this pillow, trying to play with this pillow. And Elle has got like, I think, car sick. If she doesn't sit still and she move a lot, she might throw up and then she sleep after that. Yeah, but see, she's just trying not to sleep right now. So we would like to talk about 4 months postpartum. Yeah, Elle can now sit better. She prefers to sit than lying down, and she just want to sit every single time when she got the chance to. But she's still not strong enough, and she's drinking a lot. She likes to like play bubbles with her saliva, and even just throw out her saliva, spit out her saliva, and usually it'll be very wet here, and her hanky will be super wet. Right? Damn. Okay, so Eliza is a girl, definitely. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, her hair. Everybody talks about her hair. We don't do anything. We have never shaved her hair. We have never cut her hair before since the day she was born, and her hair is naturally like this. It just static upwards, and her auntie calls her static girl. Yeah? Right, Eliza? Who calls you static girl? Auntie Avocado. Okay, now let's look at Elsie. That's what she likes to do now. She likes to play with her saliva. Look at that. See how wet her bottom lips are. She likes to blow bubbles. She likes to spit out her saliva. That's what she's doing right now, right, El? Isn't that what you're doing right now? Yes? And her hanky is like, you can change her hanky like 2 to 3 times a day. Look at that! Stop playing with saliva, baby. Okay, so postpartum update. How have I been doing as a first time mom during this COVID-19 period? It's not easy. Really not easy, because we didn't have much help. So it's just me and my husband, but I'm really grateful that my husband helped me a lot, like in terms of everything, like from the house chore to taking care of the baby, taking care of me, and a lot more. So he's done a great job. Like, yeah, with my mentor, it wasn't easy because I have anxiety. I don't have depression so far, no postpartum depression, thank goodness, but I do have anxiety and a little phobia right after I gave birth. But that was just about it. It wasn't like long or what. And I have gone back to work, so yeah. Okay, some of you might question me like, Leah, I thought you are working like freelance part-time. How come you have maternity leave? Well, that's what my boss gave me, so I'm blessed. Thank you, boss. Basically, he still gives me every benefits like a full-timer has. So I actually got a 4-month leave, but I only use up 3 months because I gave away 1 month to my husband so that he can be at home with me for 1 month and 2 weeks, because his company gave him 2 weeks only. I mean, the paternity leave is only 2 weeks, right? Yeah. Every new mom needs help. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you more later. Hi. So we are now at the Rasa Istimewa restaurant at Pasir Ris Park, having our lunch. So yeah, there's nobody around here. Hello.
Hi.
It's just us here. blowing bubbles. She's playing with saliva. Alice, how are you doing? Oh, can I see you? Admiring yourself. She's admiring herself. Look. Okay, so let's let one talk about how it's like being a father for the first time. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
So Elle is already 4 months, right?
Yes.
Which means we are 4 months postpartum, right?
Yeah.
How was it so far as a first-time father and husband during this period, like right after birth, the first day that you hold the baby and everything? What are your feelings, thoughts, and emotions?
Wow. It is.
Sorry. Thank you.
It was a very challenging period because yeah, we have to face through the challenges that we are facing right now, or even from the time she was born, which is the COVID period. So yeah, we had to handle all by ourselves. As being a first time, it's not easy because we only get the information, but experience wise, we have to go through it by ourselves. So yeah, it's not easy, but we did it. We did it. Yeah. So yeah, eventually we really had a tough time, ups and downs. Of course, there's a lot of emotions up and down. There's a lot of downside, but somehow we managed to encounter it smoothly. Yeah.
Wow, talking like a pro,
Of course.
But do you know how to change diapers, like?
Yeah.
And do you know how to even bathe a baby in the first place, or do you learn it from someone?
Okay, I actually don't know.
You have nothing, right? You have zero
Yeah,
experience,
like I said, it's only information given, but experience wise we got nothing. So all along that, of course, the one who's recording has been teaching me all along. Yeah, which is my wife. She teach me how to change diapers. She teach me how to bathe, how to
She's trying to talk also.
don't interrupt this. She taught about how to handles in a way of carrying the positioning. Yeah, so now I'm just an expert.
Wow, yeah, he's even better than me. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's your feeling when you first hold the baby?
It was like, is this for real? When I first heard the first cry, they call it. Yeah, it was like, gosh, am I dreaming? Because yeah, of course, it wasn't easy during that period, which is during the labor period. Yeah, hold on.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Tom yum coconut. Thank you. Here we ordered tom yum coconut. Yay, seafood. Good.
So back to the story again, it wasn't easy because yeah, we've been to like more than 20 hours in the labor room. Yeah, it's almost 25 hours to be exact, because we checking we was in the labor room since about close to 7 p.m. and she was delivered at about 8:01 p.m., which is about 25
The next
hours.
day, right?
The following days, yeah. It's not the same day, it's the following day.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I didn't have enough sleep. So is my wife, because she had to go through the struggles, the pushing period. So it's like, when I first saw it, it's like I was just thought of like illusion. I was like in a dream world, you know. Yeah, but after that I was.
What was the first thing that you said to your wife right after you see the baby?
Yeah, I say she looks like you, her nose.
Exactly.
The first
that's
thing
the
that I
word.
noticed was her nose. Eliza's nose looked like her mom. Yeah. Then followed by her fingers, which looks like mine.
Yeah.
She had long fingers like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the first thing that I saw was her nose. And then when the first word that I said to my wife was, her nose looked like yours.
Yeah, so he literally ran back to me just to tell me that Eliza looks like you. I was in pain.
Yeah.
I was still
And I literally just left her like just on her own personal bed or what, just to talk to my wife to say that her nose look like hers. Then I run back to her again, yeah, because I need to look at her measurement, to check the markings, to look at her features, so and so, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
why
well.
not we have a break, we get our lunch first and then we'll get back later. Yay! Whoa. This is the small tom yum seafood soup with coconut gravy. Honey lemon warm. Ice bundle with a view. Yay!
Yes, and this is what happened after she get her milk.
Then see all the way just now. When carried her and give her milk, she doesn't want to drink the milk. Even when I give her the first 2 times, she doesn't want. So we carry her, calm her down first, and then I try giving her again. Look at how I sit happily
And she's
asleep now.
sleeping, yeah.
So she only drink 100 ml. So normally she would drink 135 ml for feeding, and sometimes 100 ml like this. The most is 110 ml, but
Kau dah gerak?
my favorite place in Pasir Ris Park. Back then when we were dating, we come here, and then when I was expecting, we came here. It's one of my favorite places in Singapore. It's so calming, like country style. Too bad Elle is still so young. I will come back again. Okay, Daddy's gonna feed the pony now. Yeah, don't be scared, don't be scared. You scared, you scared. Flat. Your hair must be straight, huh? Flat. Daddy's scared. Good job. Let's go feed the bunny. Let's go eat. Hello, Elle. Where are you?
feeding the bunny.
Yeah. And right here, there's training going on. You can do some craft for the kids here. Yeah. We wait for you to grow older, okay? Then we do some craft together. Good? Good? And then we ride some horse. Okay? Oh, come, let's go. Okay. So we are done with feeding the pony and the bunny. I love coming here. Thank you, Hubby, for bringing me here. Okay, we're gonna bring again, let Elisa come here again and have some pony ride someday when she's old enough to do that. Oh, so if you have a kid or a child, come here to let your kids play the pony and the pony and bunny. I mean, feed the pony and bunny, and maybe
Go for the ride.
yes, something different for the kids.
Yeah.
So Elisa's milestone right now, she's teething. Okay, because she drools a lot, and okay, ever since she's born, she has been having this like tooth at the top of the gum. Yeah, about two, right? There's two.
There are two.
Yeah, there are two very very obvious ones. So we believe that it's then there's new one, is it?
Yep. And maybe there's another one, the third one.
Yeah, there's a third one. So we believe that her tooth, the first tooth, is gonna grow from the top, most likely. People say it's usually at the bottom, right? I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, so other than that, she has been flipping around. She's been trying hard to flip. Right now, she's flipping on the right side, and then she's trying to learn how to get her right hand out, because each time she flips, her hair will be stuck.
Yep.
And we will have to help her with it. But lately, she's doing much better. And the thing is that when she flips, she doesn't know how to flip back. So she's still learning how to flip back. And she did all this before she was 4 months.
Yeah.
A few days before she's 4 months. And other than that, she's been wanting to sit. Yeah, she really likes to like her head. Her head is getting stronger. She wants to get up all the time. She doesn't want to lie down, and I think that's about it. And she still drinks 125 ml for a long time. So yeah. And if you're wondering, we are at Pasir Ris Park. It's really a nice place to be. I really love this place so much.
It's much more peaceful than East Coast.
Yeah, East Coast is so crowded.
Yeah.
So if you have something different, come on to Pasir Ris Park. Feed pony, feed bunny. You can have a ride, horse ride for your kids. And yeah.
And maybe we can just chill out here at the park.
Yeah. And there's playground as well for the kids to play. Okay, if just now we have already look at the view behind us. It's very nice. Okay, sorry, I'm distracted. Okay, so just now you already hear what Lido has to say about parenthood. I mean, being a first-time father. What about myself? Okay, a first-time mother. Okay, I have experience handling babies before, like changing of diapers and feeding milk. For my like younger sister, because my younger sister and me, we are 14 years apart. So when she was a baby, I was 14 years a teenager. So I did change her diapers and feed her milk, and also play with her, carry her around. So I'm quite experienced in that. Not say very experienced, but quite experienced in that. However, when I gave birth, I was having a little bit of phobia for a moment. After that, postpartum, after we got back home, it wasn't easy during the first week because you have to go back to and fro to polyclinic, because Elle was down with Jaundice. She has a O blood type, same as me, and by right, it wouldn't. They say it shouldn't like be that bad, something like that, if I'm not wrong. But her Jaundice gets higher and higher until 300 plus, sayang. Jaundice. It went up to 380, I think. 280. And she has to undergo the phototherapy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, darling, why? Okay. Can mommy carry you? Okay. Hi, El. So you're awake already. Yay! Look at the face. Masam smell of horse and bunnies. Don't worry, mommy, daddy wash hand already. I don't know if some of you actually notice whether your baby's bedsheet also turn yellow. For us, we were surprised that our baby's bedsheet turned yellow because the bedsheet is white color, so it actually turned yellow. And yeah, we thought it's nothing related to jaundice, but after when she has no longer have any jaundice, apparently there's no more yellow stains on the bedsheet. So, and I don't know whether you have heard this myth, like if baby have jaundice, right, don't keep any yellow things inside the room. Like anything yellow shouldn't be in the room. I don't know whether it's true or not, because apparently my cousins say that it might get worse. I don't know. And there is a jaundice flower for you to bathe the baby with, and we did buy it. It's like only $1, right? Yeah. It only costs $1 to just get it from the sensei that sell herbs and all. Yeah, you can get the jaundice flower from there, and then you just have to boil it and bathe the baby with it. But the two was like, wow, at that point of time already that her jaundice level is slowly going down. So we were like looking at the water, it's like all so yellow and orange, and we were like so worried that her jaundice might increase back again, you see. So we refused to. I boiled it already. Hey, you wanna talk too? You wanna say hi? So even though we already boiled it, in the end we did not bathe our baby with that jaundice flower boiled water. Because okay, how our baby's jaundice level went down is because we used the Johnson baby, no, not Johnson baby, sorry, it's the Kodomo rice milk bath. Yeah, we used that for Elle, and her jaundice level actually decreased. So yeah, we only used that, and the level keep going down, and her skin also becomes lighter and no more yellow. So we continue to use that Kodomo rice milk bath, and so far that's how her jaundice level goes off. Maybe you can give that a try if you don't want to use the jaundice flower. Yeah, I think it's best to just try. It's nothing wrong, it's just a soap. Okay. For confinement meal, I actually ordered confinement meal from Fazwil. So far, their food is really good. It actually increases my milk supply. Okay, my meal comes twice a day, lunch and dinner. So if lunch is meat, then dinner will be fish, or seafood. Vice versa. If dinner is meat, then lunch will be seafood or fish. Yeah. So they have dessert as well, and lactation meals, cookies, and it's really a great food filled with nutritional values like proteins and all. And they don't use white rice, they use brown rice. And then I did not have any massage for almost 1 month, but after that nearing to phase 2, then I have my massage for 7 days straight. Other package with this sister called Adija Hamid. She's really good, traditional massage. 1.5 hours. She also massaged my baby, and I also did some totok wajah, which is a facial massage, which is really refreshing. And now I think she also do some confinement meals as well. So yeah, she's really a friendly person, and just let her know where your pin is and she'll focus on that, or she would not put too much force on it first, you know. But no matter what, you really need a massage for women who just gave birth. Okay, so we are back home. Wash my face, ready bathe, so yeah. Okay, so Eliza's milestone. Just now we already talked about her feeding, her taking. What else? And all those things. Oh, so sleep through the night. Has Eliza started to sleep through the night? Well, I would say she has already started to sleep through half the night.
Yeah.
Because Elle managed to sleep for at least 5 to 6 hours, which is quite good, not bad. I mean, like starting from 3 weeks ago actually, before 4 months, right?
Yep.
Yeah. She starts sleeping around 7 or 7:30 or 8, and the latest will be around 9 or 9:30, which is when he's out for work. So she wake up around 1 or 2 in the morning for her diaper change, and then she take a longer time to sleep until in the morning, like around 5 she wake up, or 7 a.m. And then when he's home, then he will bathe Elle at around 9 a.m. Yeah, so she don't really sleep through the night, but she did sleep through half the night.
Yeah.
Which is good enough lah. At least better than before, which she would always sleep for 3 hours.
2 hours?
Every 2 to 3 hours,
Yeah.
then she wake up. And she is able to sleep on her own, which is so good. You know why? The trick was to put my pillow, the one that I used when I was pregnant with her, because I use that pillow a lot. I give it to her, and then she hung it, and then I think got my smell, and she just like and she just fall asleep. She will make noise, she's like with her pacifier, she like and she will fall asleep.
Yeah.
So yeah. And another trick for her to sleep through half the night is that, firstly, make sure she is lying on her back first, and then when she start to make sound around 2 to 3 hours later, we'll flip her, not say flip, we will just move her to her right side. And then if she make noise again, around 2 to 3 hours later, we'll shift her to the left side.
Yeah, just changing her position.
Yeah.
That will do.
Because Elle do not like wet diapers, and she just like, her legs will automatically ting, goes up. So that's the trick lah. So by lying on her side, she doesn't feel her diapers, right? So she'll sleep a bit more. So after 3 positions, and she suddenly make noise, we know that it's time to change.
Yeah.
No way that we can shift her, move her anywhere, because her diapers is already wet, and normally it's confirmed wet. So yeah, that's a trick. And sometimes it's just when her pacifier is out of her mouth and she make noise, and just put it back and she'll just sleep. But funny, because there are times that she doesn't want pacifier, there are times that she really want the pacifier, so it depends. Yeah, so has work been easy, going back to work? Well, for me it's not easy because it's very tiring, as well as for him, because even though he works 3 days works and then 4 days off, and then 4 days work, 3 days off, on his off day he's taking care of Elle. So his fixed off days on Thursday and Friday, that is when I go to work, and then he will have to take care of Elle. So yeah, it's pretty tiring. The only off day that we really have from work is Saturday, and there are times that he will go back to work for OT, but there are times that he wouldn't. So when he don't go to work on that day, we get to spend time together or do some errands. And yeah, so it's really tiring actually. That's why you see our eye back here. You see here yourself. Yeah, so okay, I think that's about it. Anything else
Yeah, I think
about Elle?
nothing much for me, because she already mentioned most of it. Yeah. He said that she's progressing well. Yeah, she started to have a strong leg. She started to have a strong neck, and even her back. She already, I believe her bones started to be much more stronger by now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about Elle having some checkups. Yeah, we're actually going back and forth to the hospital every month, because Elle have to do some checkup for her sacral dimple. Yeah, she has a sacral dimple. So what happens with the sacral dimple is that it affects the spine. So the doctor is afraid. I mean, when you have a sacral dimple, there's it's likely that some cases, some babies will be will have problem with the lower part of their body. Yeah, but most cases it's normal, it's okay. That means it's not affected. The babies are not affected. The sacral dimple doesn't affect the lower part or the lower leg. So so far when we go through the checkup, the result was okay. She has a sacral dimple. What did I say that time? Number 2 or 3? I can't remember. Is it number 2? I think it's the doctor say she was I think I need to check report again. 2 or 3. Which the doctor say is pretty high, but it's like in the middle of towards the highest low and the lowest high. So they would have to monitor Elle for at least about 6 months.
Yeah.
Just to ensure that she's fine and all. But because the doctor understands that Elle is using her legs more and is able to stand on her own legs and is moving well, so we do not see any
Impact.
impact or rather anything serious for now. So we just dismiss anything bad for now. And her heart, right?
I think
Lungs.
Lungs.
I think her lungs, or what do you call it? There's a
Tubes.
not tube. What's that? No, I forgot that word. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a dent in her heart. Okay, one is there's dented. The other one, there's a small hole.
Yeah.
There's a small hole. So they need to monitor as well to ensure that the dent doesn't dent further, and that the hole doesn't get even bigger. So that's why she has to be monitored on all these 3 things. We're just hoping that our baby girl will be healthy and that nothing serious, and that all these things just like stop there, just stagnant there, and hopefully doesn't affect her health at all. So yeah, that's all. So that's why we have been tiring. It's really tiring, but it has been a great
journey.
Yeah. Truly. Okay, so advices for new parents. You have any advice for father to be?
Just be patient, endurance, perseverance, and of course, you need to believe in yourself that you can do it.
Yeah. Okay. And what he says is really important. Be patient, because your wife can really get on your nerve at times, but you have to understand that she is having her own problems that you don't even know how it feels like, how it's like. You don't even know how her head are wired and everything, because the process is just not easy, let me tell you. Because no matter how strong a person is, they might break down. Okay, they might break down. So just give your wife the fullest support that they can get. Show more love and attention. If she just want to be alone, it's okay to live alone, but don't let her be alone for a long time. Just keep checking on her. Just give her water. You don't have to talk to her if she doesn't want to talk or she doesn't seem to want to talk. Just bring her a glass of water. Just remind her to drink water. Food or snack, the things that she can eat during her confinement, and will help her a lot. Like make her breakfast especially. If she has confinement meals, I believe it's only lunch and dinner. Breakfast normally doesn't have, so you have to make her breakfast. Do not let her go hungry, because especially your wife is breastfeeding. Okay. And for ladies, we are all different. You're gonna go through differently than what I'm going through. You might be going through maybe in a way that you are able to better handle it, or maybe you are not gonna feel much pain like how some of us women feel it. But whatever that you're going through, I just gonna say that you're a strong woman. So believe in yourself. Okay, you can do this. You'll go through it. Even if you break down at times, it's okay to cry. I cry many times. I cry a lot. There are times that he doesn't even know it. There are times that I cry on my own and in front of him in the toilet. I cry because of pain. I cry because of the overwhelming feeling of handling a baby who is crying. You don't know what they want. And then I cry because my husband cannot understand me. But this is just a process that makes you stronger as a couple and as a person. And just know that it's okay to cry, and it's okay to ask for help. Okay, don't be silent, because if you're not happy, you affect your husband and your baby. So you need to really ask for help when you really need it and when you need it. Okay, just don't be afraid. Don't feel like you're a loser. No, you're never a loser for asking for help. Okay, so take care, and I think that's all.
All the best.
Yeah, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye bye.